Now, don't know if I'm live, but I think I am. This is just a test for next weekend. Now, is anybody out there? I don't know if anybody's out there. If you are, can you hear me? Apparently there's 24 people watching, but I can't see any chat. Can someone send a message? I should have maybe thought this through a bit more before I did it. I wonder where do I get the... Ah, here we go. Why isn't it working when it's in small screen? What's all that about? Bagger. Now, can you hear me? Testing, testing. Yeah. I'm just doing this ready for next weekend. Me and the Buster dog can see you. Sorted! Now, are you all looking forward to next weekend? Looks like it's going to be on a Sunday. I've got remote control for my camera. Let's see if it works. And true to form, it's not. There we go. Dog can see the rabbit. Yeah, can't see the wood for the trees. How's the quality? The Netherlands. Ivan, how are you doing? What's the quality like? Well, Mike, how are you now? Is the quality good? What's the red car behind me? That's a beautiful Nissan Primera 2 litre, which is unusual here. 2 litre petrol. Good quality. Yeah, it was supposed to be good, but I'm not sure. It looks okay my end, but I'm not sure. What's the sound like? Is the sound and the quality okay? Got an old Merc going loud and clear. Yeah. Yeah, we're I don't know if it's going to be any good as a video, because it's either just going to start quite easily or it's not going to start at all. I'm just more worried about the pump. If the pump and stuff is gone, I have no spares for it. I just want to see if I can get it going with a hammer and a vice grips and some spray. That's all I'm going to do. Sound and quality are fantastic. So that's good. So where is everybody from? Is the engine for? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm not going to do anything with it until I get it here, because I don't want to do anything to it, and it kind of, I make it work easy. I want to keep it as it is. Mike, you shouldn't do that, but thank you. We can't do that over here. We can't send that. I don't know why. We can't even do paid videos here. I don't know what YouTube is. Ireland, Dublin, Nottingham, Manchester, Sweden. Jesus. Sorry. UK. Yeah, I'm in Mayo. Green and red and Mayo. Oh, Canada. What's the time in Canada now? It must be early. Wigan. I'm a Cosy Bill going. Yeah, Cosy is just, it's just there. It's actually a 200 block. It's not the 205. Oh, you're converting your Pinto. All right, okay. USA. What's the time everybody has? Because we are like 1:15 here. 8 in the morning. You up early? or you're still in bed? Yes, the tact. Well, I just wanted to see how people would react to it, and it's looking good. So I'm going to do another video on that, Mike, and we're going to see. But yeah, it's looking good. We've got a lot of interest, so it's looking good. Hopefully you're in. You're in, Helga. I think you're both in, which is good. What else? 115, 819, USA. Yeah, it's early. That's why I want to do. That's why I'm doing the next live chat at 5 o'clock my time, which hopefully gives you guys plenty of time to wake up. And that's another reason I'm doing it on Sunday. Thanks, Mike. Sorted. Count us in. South Africa. I can't do a South African accent. I'm not even going to try. Well, I can, but it's really bad. Watching your channel as doing a head gasket. What are you doing a head gasket on? It's not a French car by any chance, is it? I bet it is. I suppose it depends where you're from. 50 people watching. Bloody hell. Didn't think I'd get anybody. Leeds. You're in Leeds. Sorry about that, mate. Oh, it's an Audi. Yeah, lovely German engineering. I bet there's more problems than just a head gasket. Is it petrol or diesel? See, I'm going to have to kind of stay and talk now. I wasn't really expecting anyone to watch. I was wanting to kind of get ready for next weekend. Thanks, mate. It's much appreciated. Stephen is actually holding the laptop and the camera. So I'm actually might be able to show you, Stephen. I don't know if this is going to reach. Can you see? Stephen! It's not really long enough, but you get the idea. He's a bit dirty. There we go. Oh. So yeah, that's Stephen. Diesel and lots of issues. Oh, we give out a lot about German cars, but if it wasn't for them, so yeah, good old German diesels. Did I hope you have not got loads of work? No, I haven't really got loads of work, but someone might come in, so this could be pretty awkward. Well, it's great working videos. Well, thanks, Mike. I've been gradually getting this stuff ready over a long period of time. I tried to get as good camera as I could. I didn't want to do it on my phone because you can't really. I wanted to kind of see the chat, so I thought I'd kind of get a separate camera, and hopefully it's going to work. We'll see once we get the other car in, but the other car is behind here at the minute, so hopefully. Leek, how you doing? Yeah, so hopefully it'll work. It's going a bit too well at the minute, so normally when I come through it proper, you can bet your life it's going to go Pete Tong, but we'll see. Oh, you got the GT 150. Yeah, I must admit it's a great jump pack. How did you get that, Rick? Because I'm good, Leek. No, I've got a Logitech. I've got a Logitech camera, but it's a what you call it? It's a they call it a conference camera. So it's actually got remote control, and if it actually, for some reason the batteries must be gone, but you can actually turn it up and down quite a lot, and it's supposed to be designed for a lot of people to kind of go around it, so the quality should be good. I'm not sure the exact model, but it's a Logitech thingy camera, if that makes sense. Question, yeah, fire away. How much? I want one. It wasn't cheap, Leek, but then we are in Ireland, so everything is expensive here. It was, I think it was close to 300 euros. I don't know what that is in American money, but you most probably find it's a lot cheaper over there, like everything. Is it HD quality or is it just good quality? It's supposed to be HD quality, but I don't know. And I'm kind of annoyed now why this isn't working. Oh, it is. There we go. Look, I can control you. Whee! And down. So yeah. Are my hands dirty? Yes and no. My face is dirty though. Your videos are a big help when I did my wheel bearing on the Fiesta. No problem, Russell. Glad I can help. How close are you to Dublin? I'm about 2.5 hours away from Dublin, maybe 3, depending on traffic. My phone's going crazy. If I could only service or maintain one car for the rest of my life, what would it be? Oh, it'd have to be the old Cozzy behind me. Can't beat a Cozzy. How close are you to Dublin, you mind? If you don't mind me asking, why did you set up in Ireland? I had no choice. I was only 11 when my parents decided to move over. So I thought I'd tag along, you know, just a bit easier. I've been here ever since. Only 2 hours if you put the boot down. I suppose it'd be faster if I see blue lights behind me. I'll be really fast then. Amazing has the camera. I think the Logitech camera's going to be no camera. Yeah, it has the camera and everything built in. I don't know if that's the number though, Mike, but it's something along them lines. It's got a big. I can't obviously turn you around so you can see it, but well, actually, what I'll do is if I take a picture on my phone of it, and then I'll show it on camera. That might be the best thing to do. So at least you get an idea what it looks like. Now, oh, the glare is horrible. That's, if that helps. I don't know if that's going to help, but you'll get the idea. Any advice on getting around 10 mil? Any advice on getting around 10 mil bolt out? Get a big hammer. It depends where it is. If you give me a bit more information where it is, because if it's in a handy place, you can just drill the head off. Leak, stop that. We can't do that. I don't know why we can't send super chats to people from Ireland, but Leak, stop. You're getting that back. And so are you, Mike. Yeah, give me a bit more information where the bolt is, because depending on where it is, you might be able to under the car. Where is it? Is it close to, like, if you can see the head of the bolt quite clearly, you can just drill the head of the bolt off, and the threads behind it won't be tight. You can loose them off, or you can get a slightly smaller socket if you've got an imperial socket. Kind of bang it on, twist it off. That's another way around it. Are you going to show your flow test? Yeah, I'm going to do a different video. Oh, no, someone's coming in. I am going to do a video on the flow test just to show everyone how it works. Don't ask him about mini window ventilators. Why didn't it work? Why didn't what work, Leak? I don't know. Did I miss something there? Why didn't it work? You are one of... All right, Milo. Come here. Come on. Jump up. Everyone see you. Come on. Come on. No, okay, then don't. Why did you get a cracked... Why you not get a cracked screen in your phone test? Why didn't I get a cracked... I have a cover. that goes around it. No, put the money towards the donation. Okay, I'll do that, Mike. No problem at all. Much appreciated. We will do that. Okay, Leek, I'll do that as well. Thank you. I'm going to be doing a video in the next few weeks on the tattoo again, just to kind of give everybody like a new update of the update. Are you just connecting the low pressure? Are you just connecting the low pressure? If you're referring to the leak down test, you're actually connecting to the top of the injectors, not the low pressure side. It's not that you can't. The only proper way to test injectors is to do a proper flow test on a machine. That is the only way. But the way I do it, it just gives you an idea of kind of where to look for, rather than trying to scratch your head. But I will be doing a video on that. I love your video channel. I'm really looking forward to Mercedes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Mercedes too. Well, like I said, the problem is I don't know. It's either going to start really quite quickly and be boring, otherwise it's not. I'm not getting any parts for it. I'm going to leave the plugs in. I'm even going to leave the same. I will get fuel for it. That's about it. I'm going to try and start on the old fuel that's in it just for shits and giggles, but that's about it. From Tennessee, how you doing? Like your channel too, especially the old tool haul. So thanks for watching. Yeah, brilliant vids on the Freelander. Help me out. Yeah, the Freelander. A lot of people. I call it a Jeep, and that seems to annoy people. So I just keep calling it a Jeep because technically it is a Jeep. I was actually working on. So I get a picture of it. We had this bad boy in today. Just see that there. Brand new Range Rover. Oh. Beautiful motor. Working on that today, and I'm kind of done. Where are we looking? I've lost the chat. Romania, how you doing? Well, it is a Jeep. I know it's a Jeep, but it annoys people when I call it a Jeep. I even call that Range Rover a Jeep because it's a Jeep. It's just a generic term. But the people that own Jeeps get mad because they have a Jeep and they think I'm calling it a Jeep. I'm not. 1.8K series, great engine. Are you referring to the Land Rover or the Range Rover? That's the petrol engine, the 1.8. I love my little Jeep. Oh, you have a Jeep as well? I didn't think they were very popular over there. I thought you just went for the big Yankee tanks. Because our Jeeps are quite small compared to your Jeeps. Like the big Ford 350. We've even seen a 650 pickup, which was, yeah, huge. I'm going to work on that bolt. Whereabouts is it exactly? K-series, don't swear. Just as well for editing, because I do kind of... Oh, you have a Jeep, a Jeep Wrangler. That's why people don't like me calling Jeeps a Jeep, because there is obviously a Jeep Wrangler. So, 97 Jeep Wrangler. Do you ever see new O2 sensors failing out of the box? I have seen a few, not many, a couple. Just because they're new parts doesn't mean they're good. I've had water pumps fail on me new. I've had timing belt tensioners fail on me new. I've had a few new things that are new and new genuine, and they've failed. I'm a mechanic, by the way, Roy. The Facom telescopic has worked well. The Facom. Oh yeah, they're fantastic. Mine's just over there. The Facom ratchet is great. I don't know, Leek. We'll have to figure it out. It's going to be interesting. I think maybe I don't know. We'll talk about it. We'll do something. Maybe a spot the difference. If you disconnect something from an engine, see if I can find it. Something like that, maybe. Where are you connecting the low pressure side gauge on the Freeline? What I actually did was I just disconnected it before the fuel filter, because if you disconnect it after the fuel filter and you have a problem with the fuel filter, you're going to get a fault reading. So I wanted to get the true reading from the low pressure pump. So I disconnected it from the fuel filter and I just put my gauge in there. I didn't tee off, I just put it directly in there, which will give me a full reading. Because I've seen some people, they put it after the filter, and if your filter is blocked, you might think your pump, there's something wrong with your pump when it's not actually, it's your filter. So yeah. Great tool reviews. If you had to recommend an OBD2 scanner, what would mid-price? It's difficult because the only kind of mid-price scanner I have is that Foxwell, which I have to say I do use it a lot. Then it kind of jumps up to the big snap-on ones and, you know, kind of the Bosch ones and stuff like that, which is a big jump. So I've only really used that Foxwell, and I have to say you know, it's brilliant. You don't see it too much in my videos because the screen's quite small, but I do use it a lot. And it's not actually badly priced. And a lot of people are saying, when I said it's free updates, a lot of people are saying they're not getting free updates. I don't know how, I just know I am. And I know that's what they said to me, they are getting free updates. When I originally brought it, it was only updates for 5 years, but then they said, right, we're going to do free updates. But the new big GT80s, you have to update them. How come no vids on the Sierra Cosworth? Everyone asks me about that, and I just don't know. It's just, if we can get you, I think the batteries are, oh no, here we go. There we go. Oh, let's go back. There it is, look. There she is. Every time I don't know, I just forget. And then when I do remember, I'm busy. It's just, yeah. So I don't know, I must do some videos on it because it is, for 1986, it's some machine, I must admit. The van project, the engine, you can just see, again, let's move you over here, where the thing, it's under them, all protected. You can just see it there behind the Cosy. Again, it's just money at the minute. I'm just waiting on, I had an awful problem with the alternator, which I wasn't expecting, and I finally sorted that out. But I have to make heat shield brackets and stuff now. But that's all coming soon, so we are getting it. It's just money, really. Every time I save up money, it always goes somewhere else. I used the launch. I paid 400-ish, including pre-owned. I've only used an old-fashioned launch machine, and I just didn't like it. But to be fair, it was one that was about 10 years ago now, and I just didn't like it. But they're a lot better than what they were back then. So, but I haven't really used the launch, so I couldn't really say. But from the sound of things, you didn't pay too much for it anyway, which, yeah, I mean, I think the thing is the mid-range scanner, you are talking in sterling anyway. You need to be spending, you know, around the €500 mark, £500 mark to kind of get anything that is going to be kind of half decent, that's going to give you live data and stuff like that. Or even secondhand. You can go secondhand, get a good secondhand one. Starting on the mirror soon. Is that referring to that old lawnmower I showed, or is that referring to a lawnmower you're doing? Get the van done and bring it to the Ford Fair. I believe me, I want to get it done. I can't wait to see what it sounds like with anti-lag. And not only that, which I haven't actually, which I think I have shown yet in one of the previous videos, is actually a flamer kit in it, but not just a flamer kit where they put a coil at the back of the exhaust and you get a little epoxy flame out like this. The flame, no, that is in my van, but the flamer kit is also, believe it or not, connected up to a bottle of gas, a big, huge bottle of gas. So when you turn the flamer kit on, you turn the gas on, you get a 6-foot flame out the back, which is funny, I must admit. Oh, that's it. Kick Stephen, Leon. I'll see if I can't move closer to the engine because there's wires everywhere. How did I end up working in Ireland? Like I said before, just my parents moved over when I think I was 11 or 12ish and around there. So I kind of had to come along with them. Did you get a big bottle in the van? It's just the little kind of yellow bottles. Then it's not the big, huge ones. I don't know how the NCT would feel about that, I must admit, but trade plates and trade insurance, I don't really need to worry about the old NCT. Well, I'm getting more work for you then if that's happening. A Volkswagen Caddy. Oh yeah, French head gasket. I'm not surprised about that. How did I get into mechanics? I was too stupid to do anything else, basically. It's really as simple as that. Am I from Lincoln? Yes, I am originally from Lincoln. Or a yellow belly, as we are called if you were born in Lincoln. That's why you'll see on my logo, I have the Lincoln Imp, which is what the local football team is called, but it's also because of the big cathedral there. There's a story behind it. And that's what's going here. When I finish this tattoo, the Imp's going here as well. So yeah, good old Lincoln. I know, like the French cars, I've seen many injector problems on the 1.5. I've seen lots of problems on the Renaults. One of them things that come in. Solid, how you doing? I don't know if you want me to use your real name, but how you doing? Yeah, good old French car. I mean, I do moan about the French cars and the German cars, but I'm glad to see them coming in because there's always something wrong with them. How do I like working on Defenders? I like Defenders. I mean, every car has its problems. You know, some are awkward, but I don't mind working on them. Say a quick hello to my lad, Tom. All right, Tom. – 59 people watching. That's I wasn't expecting that. You like my accent? I get that a lot from where I'm at. I haven't really got an accent. It's just boring, really. You have a nice accent too, by the way. I've been quite lucky so far with mine. Is that the Defender? Greg, is it? People say that they're unreliable. They're not really. Once you look after them properly, it's like anything. Preventive maintenance is the key. Do you really want me to answer that, Leek? Leek, you have a sexy accent. How about that? Is that right? Oh, the scenic. Sorry, I thought, yeah. So, yeah, you can be lucky, but something will go wrong with it. By far best European weekend. Oh, thank you. Do I own my own garage? Yes, I do. When do you get notifications? I'm doing. When will I get the notification of live stream? Yeah, I'll be doing that next week, but I'll be setting up a notification after this just to remind everybody. Thoughts on a Ford C-Max 1.6 TDCI? That's the stupid French engine. So that's my thoughts on that. I don't know why Ford went to that engine. Yeah, just the French engines in general. They're just, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of them. I like the suspension and brake work on the floor with an axle stand. Oh, I've done that, believe me, mate. Been there, done that. I've done gearboxes on the floor, back axles and everything. It's just a nightmare. It's possible, but it's a nightmare. The Mondeos are the worst. The Mark III Mondeos, to do them on the floor with gearbox or something like that. What about... 1541 here. Surprised that most mechanics work on Defenders covered in. Well, here, especially in Ireland, we don't really get many Chelsea tractors, so they do. When a Jeep comes in, it is normally covered in crap. But the Toyota Freelander, the Toyota Jeeps here are quite popular with farmers. Thoughts on PD 1.9 TDI engines? Well, they're better than the 2-litre ones, let's put it that way. Not everything is diesel here, no, but a lot of stuff is, because people think it's just cheaper. Where if you really think about it, the extra money you spend on buying a diesel car and maintaining it, at the end of it, it's not really that much more. And now in a big Jeep, like I know over there in America, you have big petrol Jeeps. We don't have them here. All the Jeeps are diesel, but yeah, they're not really. And a modern diesel needs to be driven. They don't like just little short town runs because everything clogs up. What is the time? What's the time? What's the time here? Is it leak? It's 1:45, so 15 minutes to 2. Over here we call it SUV. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, SUVs. They're not Jeeps. It's just a generic term for anything 4-wheel drive. I know you can get 4-wheel drive cars, but it's 4-wheel drive. Just like you'd say a van. You'd say that's a van. That could be a Renault van. It could be a Ford van. It could be a Peugeot van, but it's still a van. It's just a generic term. And the only reason I keep saying Jeep because it seems to annoy people, so I just say it just to annoy them. It's just funny. 9 a.m. there. Are you working today, Leek? Is there anyone working watching me? Dogs are. Oh, you just see him there in the background. Can you see him? There we go. Coming down the stairs. There's the other one. They're sunbathing. It's sunny today. On my way there now. What are you doing? Your live feed, your phone? No, I've actually got like a webcam, Logitech webcam, conference cam, I think it's called. Well, it is called, but I'm not sure the model number. What time did you say you would? I'm going to do the Merc on Sunday, next Sunday, so Sunday week, around 5 o'clock my time. So I don't know where you are, depending on. Is a CRV a Jeep? Well, you can get a 2-wheel drive and a 4-wheel drive, so they're kind of in a class of their own. Oh, what's this popped up? Cancel. I can't see myself. Cancel. Stupid thing. I have 3 cars to finish. What are you working on, Leek? I've lost the chat again. Where am I? Oh, what are you watching? Are Honda's popular in Ireland? Yes. We get, especially, we're quite lucky in Ireland because the cars we get a lot of Type Rs. You know, we get a lot of the kind of sportier cars over here, especially from the boy racers. It's changed now because the insurance has gone up, but yeah, a few years ago we had some awesome cars. To give you an idea, this is going to annoy people now, but I was, see if we get there. Oh, no, wrong way, this way. I was 21 when I got that baby over there, and I managed to insure it on my own name, but then the insurance rang me back to say I lied to them, which I didn't. But insurance a few years ago was easy, but now it's gone up. So yeah, the cars we have over here, we do get some nice ones, especially like the Type R Civics and stuff like that. That you know, I've seen over there, or I've seen in some countries that are not really popular, but here they are very popular. A Saab 9.3. Are you still doing that engine? What's my thoughts on the Volkswagen 3-cylinder? They're okay. They do have problems with the chain stretching, as long as you keep good oil. And that's the thing. With all modern cars now, the oil is key. You have to get good or the proper oil for your car, because people don't realize what oil can actually do. Even antifreeze. The antifreeze now, you put the wrong antifreeze in an engine, 6 months later, you need a new head gasket. Yeah, we get a lot of young lads in Hondas. I personally am not a big Japanese fan. I like them, but I wouldn't personally buy one. You can't see, and I wish I could take you over there, but I can't. On the side of my car, I've got a guy, well, I'll show you someday, I won't spoil it. That's what I think of Japanese cars. But the problem is, when I go out in that thing, again, let's just get you over here so you can see. When I go out in that thing, I just get the arseholes in the 1.4 Civics, one on a race meet, with the stupid exhausts, and yeah, just waste of time. Is it running? Yeah, it's running, but I have small things to do to finish. You're taking your time with that one, aren't you, Leek? You must be getting some good hours for that. Thoughts on Mark IV Golf 1.6 petrol, 1.4 petrol? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I haven't really had much go wrong with them as such. To be fair, yeah, they're actually okay. Just the usual stuff, but nothing major, to be fair, once you look after them. I have to change the condenser and smart for glow plugs. I have to be young again. I'm working and trying to watch. How you manage to work and watch? I thought there'd be people watching you work, Mark. Do I repair motorbikes? I do sometimes. It depends. I get the odd one in. Used to have a few motorbikes myself, but the problem is the roads here aren't really good enough for a decent bike. Used to have a few Fireblades, but you hit a pothole in one of them, you know about it. What happened to the CX? Nothing. CX is still going. When we did that conversion to electronic ignition, the only CX that's got it in, because we had to make it, still going perfect. Oh, I'm going a bit too fast for now. Where are we? I had 2,000. I'm back in. Oh, I've lost it again. I have to. I'm only working on a small laptop. I should have really done something. But see, this is why it's going to be good, so I can learn for the next time. I got an 06 Freelander from a trade so far. Replaced alternator, high pressure fuel pump, slave pump, fuel filter, battery, some trans bearing. No. But it all depends, because them Freelanders, to be fair, even though they're technically 4-wheel drive, they're not really. If you look at the back axles, they're really small, and I don't like the way the diffs work. When you fully lock them, the diffs lock. They're not really designed for anything kind of heavy. Good tips, keep up the work. My phone. Where are we looking now? Shut up. Good work. I was running my own garage. Fender specialist. Hats off to you using your spare time. Well, thanks, mate. Yeah, people don't realize how long it does actually take. YouTube it's a job in itself. Yes, first live. What do I think of mobile mechanics? It depends who you're talking about. Badger, how you doing? Helga, how are you now? So happy to chat with you. Got to get back busy now. Yes, thanks for popping in. Love your channel too. See you later. What's up with the white 3-door you have in the back? What's up with it? Nothing. People ask, why is it in a bubble? And the easy answer to that is, it gathers more air, so I can go faster. That's why it's in a bubble. It's gathering air. Too bad. I like the Citroen video. Have one. Yeah, this Citroen CX. I love the DS. I'd love a DS, or I'd even love the SM, but yeah, they're not cheap. He's talking about. I thought he might be talking about that leak. That's why I said it depends who it is. It's a bubble I've loved. It is a bubble of love. It's actually good for a few things because, believe it or not, my rally car isn't here at the minute. It's still getting, well, I'm getting sandblasted and stuff like that. I'm going to be painting it shortly. There is a video coming on that soon. But it's annoying because I've had people come in just off the streets. And now, since the bubble's there, they can't really get to the car. But the amount of people that used to walk in off the street and open the car and sit in it, and I'll be like, what are you doing? Oh, well, I saw it and I like it. Well, yeah, but doesn't mean you can open the door and sit in it. Thoughts on an Audi S2 coupe? I don't really see too many here. So I can't really... I mean, it's going to be typical Audi electrics and connections and stuff, but yeah. Of course you'd say that, Badger. You like your old German engineering, don't you? Oh, I saw your, yeah, your car's good on fuel, 99.9 miles per gallon. That's not bad. Is anyone else streaming not working? Is anyone else streaming not working? Sweet escort video. How's the van coming along? PS, love Cosworth. Yeah, it's just slow. There is a video coming shortly on the engine. But and I'm just in the process of getting the chip. The chip is kind of my last big expense because lucky enough with the old Cosworths, with the way the ECUs are designed, you don't need to get them put on a rolling road. You can get a special chip for them. You tell them what you've done to your engine, everything. They write you a chip. You bang it in. It's plug and play. But I'm obviously I have to get for launch control with a Cosworth, you need at least an L8 ECU. So I have the L8 ECU and I can use launch control. Well, I'm actually, sorry. What do you call it? Anti-lag, that's it. And launch control, there's both going to be in it. Do I ever go home? It depends. Cosworths are the slowest. Cosworths are the slowest. What Cosworths are the garage cars? I have 4 of them, half of them, so I know what you are suffering with. Cosworths are slow. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yes, anti-lag, can't beat it. Anti-lag in a Ford Transit van. What more do you want in the world? But that's not just a normal van. You can't. Well, you can just bang a big Cosworth lump in, but I wouldn't. There's special suspension and everything on my van. The wishbones, believe it or not, when the engine is in and the van is sitting on the floor, the wishbones. I can only fit my fingers between the ground and the wishbones. The van is low, but it has to be. Anyone else? Do you sleep in the cabin in the back? No, that's my office. It's my orifice. Just there. Australia, how you doing, Liam? Gotta go. See you later, Leek. Have fun. We'll have to talk about the video over the next few weeks. It turned out buying an auction and sell it. Choked. It turned one of mine. Stopped for 2 months after he bought. I don't know which one, Andrew, which car you're actually talking about now. Did I miss a message? Yeah, I wasn't even expecting. That's it. You'd swear that lorry is like. Stream doesn't work. I don't know what to say to you then. Just refresh it. It should work. Everyone else seeing the stream okay, or is it not working? Oh, the Freelander, sorry. So it turns out, let me read that again. Buying on auction, just yeah, you can be lucky or unlucky. I mean, it just depends. The only problem with them, with there being a German engine, they're just expensive. Anything to buy for. Stream is fine here. Perfect stuff. It works here. Perfect. You look beautiful. Oh, thank you. I know I do. Yeah. Oil's great for your skin. 530, fully synthetic. So are you actually, is your car like properly driving now, Badger, is it? Or is you still doing bits to it? How far are we behind in the video, should I say? It's a dog's life. Both of them sunbathing. It's all right for some. What's the time? How long have we been going for? Does it tell me? No. I shouldn't have moved that. It's all good. I don't know. It seems someone's having a problem with the stream, but everyone else seems to be. It seems to be fine. So, 46 minutes ago. Right. So yeah, I hope everyone's going to be coming in for the next one. Love your vids, entertaining. Thank you, Kim. We try and make them as funny as possible. It wasn't for editing. I just edit out the swearing and me throwing things because, yeah, it can get a bit red sometimes. "46 minutes, 45 minutes." Well, what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to call it because I wasn't really expecting. I just wanted to see. Tools don't fit. It depends how much the tools are. I throw them and then regret them because I just, whatever I got in my hand, I throw. What is the live stream plan? The next one's going to be Sunday, which is the 13th, I believe. Did I get that right? Yeah. Sunday the 13th at 5 o'clock my time, which is going to be the Merc. I'm not going to do anything with it until we get it in and see what the story is. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the pump's still working. That's all I'm really concerned about, if it's seized or anything. Right, I've got to get back. Videos, well, it worked great. Yeah, thanks. It was a great test. A lot better than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting anyone to be watching me, especially overseas, with being that early. So yeah, look, I'm going to call it for this video. I appreciate everyone. And next week, Sunday, the 13th, 5 o'clock my time, we'll have this 230 Mercedes behind us, one of the best engines Mercedes have ever made. And it's been parked for at least 7 years. I think it's even more, but it's at least 7 years. And we're going to see how long it takes to start, if we can get it started, and everything. So everybody, thanks for watching. Much appreciated. Yeah, the usual. Hope you all get your hands dirty. See ya.